Welcome in to our 2021 Carnival Crew de Louisiane special, Sticking Together for a Purpose. I'm Chad Sabady of Fox 44, a proud sponsor of this wonderful organization that truly makes a life-saving impact on the greater Baton Rouge community. Over the past 34 years, Carnival Crew de Louisiane has donated more than $4 million, all to benefit Mary Bird Perkins' Our Lady of the Lake Cancer Center. Truly a party with a purpose, the annual KKDL Mardi Gras Ball has it all. A Royal Court tableau presentation, a dynamic parade with floats, marching bands, and much more. In 2021, in the middle of this global pandemic, there will not be a ball this year. But the goal of the crew is more important than ever. So we are asking you to get involved. Throughout this broadcast, you'll see donation information right here on your screen. Please support the fight against cancer and keeping much needed resources right here at home. I'd now like to introduce Todd Stevens, the president and CEO of Mary Bird Perkins, Our Lady of the Lake Cancer Center, and Carnival Crew de Louisiane president Katie Graves.
As we all know, Carnival Crew de Louisiane loves to let the good times roll, but we're more than that. We're a party with a purpose. We may not be able to party this year, but our purpose and our mission are more important than ever. Over our 34 years, Carnival Crew has donated over $4 million to the Mary Bird Perkins Our Lady of the Lake Cancer Center. Our crew is dedicated to raising funds for cancer research, cancer education, and cancer patient care, and we are proud to support this comprehensive cancer center right here in Baton Rouge.
You know, Katie, you're so right, and I can't thank you and all the volunteers over the years that have made Carnival Crew what it is today. Over $4 million, it's almost impossible to retrieve the amount of impact that $4 million has had in the fight against cancer and in the acceleration of bringing high-end treatments, novel therapies, the best physicians, best nurses, best team members to Baton Rouge to provide cancer care to literally thousands of people every year. Whether it's a research nurse, a new research trial, a new piece of technology, you name it, the list just goes on and on. Katie, we wouldn't be the cancer center we are today without the partnership with Carnival Crew de Louisiane. So thank you and thank all of the volunteers that are today and in the past and in the future. It's just a huge honor.
Thank you, Todd. And we are proud to stand by Mary Bird Perkins Cancer Center as they celebrate their 50th anniversary this year. We are honored to have been part of that legacy for over 30 years. We look forward to continuing our great partnership and see how cancer care continues to evolve at this incredible facility.
You know, it's amazing, 50 years. 50 years, depending on how you look at it, it can be a lifetime or it's just a snap. Well, when we think back about the acceleration of cancer care over the last 50 years, it's been phenomenal. But what stands in the future for the next 50? It's going to be unbelievable. We have robotic therapies now, immunotherapy. We're using artificial intelligence, real-time treatment optimizations. These next 50 years, we're going to make so many inroads into the fight against cancer. Today, we use the cure word more than we ever have. And because of your partnership and because of the accelerated therapies that are available today that are very pricey, your funds help us bring tools that we wouldn't have available without you. So the next 50 years is just going to be awesome. And we look forward to the partnership with Carnival Crew de Louisiane to give the best possible care to every person who walks through these doors, regardless of their ability to pay.
As you all know, we're not able to host our annual Mardi Gras Ball this year. So we're asking for your help. We're asking our community to get involved, to donate, to ensure that cancer care can continue in our community, that this phenomenal cancer center can provide the resources to patients. Patients have been impacted greatly during this pandemic, and with your help and support, we'd like to ensure that cancer care continues to evolve right here in Baton Rouge. Now more than ever, let's stick together for a purpose. If you haven't done so already, I would encourage you to consider donating via text at the bottom of your screen or through our website at www.carnivalcrew.com. Thank you.
Todd and Katie, thank you so much for what you do daily to support the mission of Carnival Crew de Louisiane and Mary Bird Perkins Our Lady of the Lake Cancer Center. Each year, KKDL proudly presents its class of debutantes, emerging leaders here in the Baton Rouge community who have stepped up to serve as an advocate for cancer research and treatment. Let's get to know these ambitious young women with our first round of Deb Spotlights.
My name is Ravina Vidge. I go to Dunham. I hope to attend either Yale University or Duke University, majoring in chemistry and hoping to go to med school. My favorite hobby is dance. I've done so many different styles of dance since I was 4 years old. I've done ballet, jazz, Bollywood, Indian classical. So whenever I have free time, I'll go take a hip hop class or practice my classical dance. I volunteer heavily with the Baton Rouge Symphony League. So being able to extend music appreciation to children and being a part of symphonies and ushering and just being a part of the music environment here at Baton Rouge that goes unnoticed but is so deserving.
Hi, I'm Emma Grace Lambert. I go to St. Joseph's Academy. I'm currently deciding, but I've gotten into TCU, LSU, and Alabama. I've done musical theater off and on my entire life. It's such a big part of my life because I've always sang. I grew up watching Hannah Montana and all those people on Disney Channel, and I just would perform in my living room. There's so many videos. There's nothing like performing on stage in front of a live audience. Recently done a project on Ruth Bader Ginsburg. May she rest in peace. But I just love everything she did for women's rights and everything she did as a Supreme Court member. It took so much courage to get up there.
My name is Anna Michael. I attend St. Joseph's Academy. I plan to go to LSU and I want to major in mass communications. My favorite hobby is most likely traveling with either friends or family. I would have to say flying. For a moment I was like, maybe I want to read people's minds, and then I was like, no, I actually don't. Probably at St. Vincent de Paul. Just being able to be there with the people and seeing how little can help them so much.
While some of our Debs are legacy crew members, we also have several legacy families that we want to recognize for their tireless efforts in shaping Carnival Crew de Louisiane into what it is today. Let's begin with the Lane family. With a storied history of leading the fight against cancer, the Lane family helped a young fundraising organization take the next step.
When the Carnival Crew de Louisiane idea came about, we jumped all over it. They came to us because the governor's Mardi Gras ball had basically fallen on hard times, and so they came to us and said, would you guys want to help something for cancer research? We said yes.
And for 3 decades, Jerry Lane Enterprises has been the crew's presenting sponsor and steward of the annual Mardi Gras ball, with 3 generations of Lanes taking part, including matriarch Faye Lane as one of the very first queens to begin a legacy of royalty.
It's been a wonderful time. My sister was queen, my wife was queen, my daughter was a debutante. We've had a wonderful time with it, and you can see this is our Jerry Lane family. We're so proud to have everybody here today to represent our family, and it's just been a great thing for Baton Rouge, and it's been a great thing for helping out with the Mary Perkins Cancer Center.
A world-class facility right here at home. Just like Jerry Lane once fought his battle with cancer, patients today can also take comfort in their treatment journey.
We are just so ecstatic that we have this kind of facility in Baton Rouge, that people don't have to leave Baton Rouge and stay in somewhere else to get tremendous care. We've got some of the latest technologies in the South. And then, so that's a wonderful thing to know, that you can get treatments like my dad did when he was fighting cancer. He was able to get treatments and then go back and sleep in his bed at night. And that means a lot to people as they get older, that they can sleep in their own bed.
And now the Lane family is calling for action to join the fight against cancer and support KKDL.
I would like for everyone to please consider donating your dollars to Carnival Crew de Louisiane so they can help Mary Bird Perkins, Our Lady of the Lake Cancer Center, with this money for cancer research and also for the families that can't afford cancer treatments.
And we want to take a minute to thank all of our great corporate sponsors who make the mission of KKDL possible. Of course, the Lane family through Jerry Lane Enterprises. You'll see our other sponsors up on your screen. We'll also be sitting down with several other sponsors with generations of Carnival Crew members tonight. And coming up next, we'll introduce you to a cancer survivor who's looking to pay it forward. Stay with us. You're watching our Carnival Crew de Louisiane special, Sticking Together for a Purpose.
Hey, this is Brandon Munn, a past Duke and supporter of KKDL. Myself, along with my family, our companies, and all the companies involved in the Bartlett Group have been proud supporters for many years now. As most of you know, 2020 was a rough year on charities. KKDL is no exception. They really need your donations. Keep in mind, everything you do for them stays right here in the community, in the Baton Rouge area, so it supports our employees, our family, our extended family, and all our other loved ones and friends. So if you would, please consider making a donation to them today. Thank you.
You're watching WGMB Fox 44 Baton Rouge, your local news leader.
Hey y'all, I'm Wendy Lipsy and I was the KKDL Queen in 2019 and we had a great time.
Hey, I'm Steve Sherman. I was her ball captain. I followed this great queen around and she's still a queen. So, this year we have a virtual ball. Follow the links down below. Make sure you go online. We need those monies. All the funds go to a great cause and they're 100% tax deductible. Mary Bird Perkins needs your money, so make sure you donate.
Donate now.
Make it happen.
And have a good time at the virtual ball. Bye y'all, 2021.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Welcome back. Over the past 50 years, cancer care has certainly evolved, but the goal of the Mary Bird Perkins Our Lady of the Lake Cancer Center remains the same: treating patients with world-class care and helping them become survivors.
I feel happy and safe. It's emotional that they did save my life.
Port Allen native Bridget Ducote first received the news she had a spot in her lung in 2013.
It's very frightening going year after year to see something very small, barely moving in your lung, become something. And in 2020, in July, they did a PET scan and said it had grown enough that they were more concerned.
After years of monitoring, Ducote trusted in Mary Bird Perkins to act.
I just said, can you get it out? I don't want to go through another year. After 7 years of fear, it's very difficult to go, but I beg everyone to please go and get screened.
Ducote says she was in great hands throughout her journey, successfully beating lung cancer.
The staff is wonderful. Getting a screening, they become your friends. The nurses, the doctors, the team, they feed your confidence and you have no choice but to get through it. It's just, they're beautiful.
And she's now sharing the message to help give back to other patients in need.
Here is a survivor pleading for you to still give money to Mary Bird Perkins and support our community, support our people, and let us all be survivors.
Taylor Walker, St. Joseph's Academy. I plan to commit to the University of Montevallo for track and field. I have a black lab and her name is Bijou. My favorite opportunity is Camp Care. I'm so upset that it didn't happen this year. Camp Care is a camp for kids with cancer and their siblings where they can just have a week to just be themselves and be kids. And I was a counselor. Invisibility or reading people's minds. Really anything like about history or anything based on Pearl Harbor.
My name is Sarah Harris. I go to St. Joseph's Academy. Next year, I think I want to go to the University of Alabama and major in marketing and finance and minor in real estate. It would be to shapeshift into other people. I would love to pretend to be other people, maybe get secrets from people, sneak into private events and pretend to be someone else. I have one glamorous, fabulous, fantastic diva of a dog. Her name is Domino, and she's a Beagle mix, and she is just fabulous.
My name is Lauren Larkins. I'm not decided yet, but I have options. I got accepted into Ole Miss and Alabama. I really like Stranger Things on Netflix. To fly, because I could get everywhere really fast and
There'd be no traffic.
Yeah, no traffic. I like to bake and sew and volunteer.
Time now to recognize another legacy family who has been instrumental in the success of Carnival Crew de Louisiane, the Lipsy family.
Mary Bird Perkins is just embedded in our hearts and souls. We love Mary Bird Perkins, and we're just so proud of what the Mardi Gras crew has done over the years.
From Anna Lipsey, a founding member of Mary Bird Perkins, to an unwavering commitment to support the Baton Rouge area, the Lipsey family has repeatedly answered the call. In 1987, Susan Lipsey became the first chairman of what would become KKDL.
Let's have a Mardi Gras ball. You know, it includes a lot of people. It's fun. It's very Louisiana. Let's do it. We'll call it the Governor's Ball, and that's what it was called for years until it was the Carnival Cruise de Louisiane. We really had a great first year, but of course it grew and grew and grew and just became an incredible monster, wonderful, wonderful organization.
As the annual donations grew, the Lipseys also maintained their legacy of royalty across multiple decades.
My lord that they matched me up with was Matt Siraj. And what was the funniest part about all of that is they were trying to match everybody up to walk down the aisle according to height. But I don't know why they matched me up with Matt, because I was by far the shortest and Matt was the tallest. So then here we are 32 years later, and Matt and I were king and queen together. And again, Matt was still the tallest and I've shrunk over years. So it was a great combination, but we had a lot of fun.
At this time a year ago, a record-setting KKDL ball raised the bar even higher.
And I'm so thrilled because it's this whole new community that is a family, part of a family now at Mary Bird Perkins Cancer Center.
And to cap off last year's ball, the check presentation.
I just screamed and cried because it was $325,000. It's a long way from 1987. The sponsors, the corporate sponsors have been so generous, and more have come on. And the ones that have stayed with us, you know, all these years have been so supportive. And all the members that join, it's just incredible.
Moving forward, the Party with a Purpose's mission shines brighter than ever.
But the bottom line is people enjoy it. They know it's Mary Bird Perkins. They come with a purpose, and it's been a fabulous generator of big bucks for Mary Bird. And that's the bottom line. That's what we need to do. And I hope we can continue this for many years to come.
And you can support the cause, just like the Lipsey family, who's answering that call once again.
We really need your donation to Carnival Cruise de Louisiane. It is so important. I hope we've shared with you some great information and given you a reason to give. But all of the proceeds, as you know, goes to Mary Bird Perkins Cancer Center. And there is just no other foundation, no other charity that really deserves it more than that. And we do need your help. So you're welcome to go to carnivalcrew.com, and there's more information on your screen. So please donate, be generous, and please help Mary Bird Perkins and Carnival Cruise de Louisiane.
Hey folks, Jordan Piazza here. Hope all is well. I was a Duke in 2018 for King Matt Siraj and Queen Wendy Lipsey, and what a great year we had, raising a lot of funds for a great cause. I ask that you consider making a donation and showing your support of KKDL for one simple reason. The funds stay local. They go to Mary Bird Perkins Cancer Center, which is an unbelievable facility to treat cancer. We've had many friends that we know on the local level that have been treated there, and we have to help support the Cancer Center because although 2020 wasn't a normal year for us and we've seen unprecedented times, the fight for cancer hasn't stopped. And so it's important now more than ever that we show our support. So I ask that you continue to support KKDL and that you will make a contribution today to help support their efforts in fighting cancer here in our community. And thanks for all you do and making Baton Rouge a better place.
Hi, I'm Rose Hudson. I had the privilege and the honor of serving as the 2020 Queen for Carnival Cruise de Louisiane. On Saturday, January 23rd, we're holding an event, a virtual event, Sticking Together for a Purpose to benefit Mary Bird Perkins, Our Lady of the Lake Cancer Center. But we can't hold an event without you, so I look forward to seeing you there. For more information, please go to carnivalcrew.com.
Against cancer can be grueling, but with the support of this world-class facility right here in Baton Rouge, the transition from cancer patient battle against cancer can be grueling, but with the support of this
There's so many different avenues to go down when it comes to cancer care, but having Mary Bird Perkins right here in our backyard in the Capital Region, in retrospect, I can't imagine doing it any differently.
For cancer survivor Brian McNabb, Receiving his diagnosis of testicular cancer in 2015 was shocking, but knowing how much patient care has advanced over the years gave him clarity.
In the midst of a trial or tribulation like cancer, I just had an incredible peace, and I can't explain it other than that. But the good news is these days, let's face it, if a doctor tells you you don't want to hear the words you have cancer, but in these days, in many cases, chances are if you do get that diagnosis, there is some sort of treatment option.
The journey through chemo was a challenge, but with the dedicated staff at Mary Bird Perkins and the immediate and local access to his support system, McNabb successfully beat cancer and rang his bell.
These ladies that took care of me as nurses here at Mary Bird, because they were just always so upbeat. Whatever I needed, they always did with a smile. And they like my family and friends, were here to encourage not just me, but all the patients that were here. And in fact, we still keep in touch, and I love them all dearly. They're incredible people. You leave with great treatment, and you leave, in many cases, cancer-free. And you can walk back in here and just smile, knowing, wow, you know, I came in here at one point in time very sick, and now I'm leaving, and I've been healed. So that's a powerful thing.
Amanda Caroline Andrews, St. Joseph's Academy. I plan on attending the University of Alabama and majoring in psychology. I am a competitive swimmer, and I have been for about 11 years, and I also really enjoy photography. I've been through several coaches, but there was one that really stuck out to me, and his name is Steve Miller, and he really pushed me to be the best I could be no matter what I did. So I have Chico, Baby, and Leo, which are the cats, and then the dogs are Queen Victoria and the dashing King Richard.
My name is Lydia Poche. I attend St. Joseph's Academy. I'm looking at attending Southern Methodist University, the University of Georgia, or LSU. My dad was a Duke a couple years ago, and my sister was a debutante. It really excites me to follow in my sister's footsteps. My favorite TV show is Friends. If I had a superpower, I would choose to be able to teleport, so I could go wherever I wanted at any time. For my high school, we do sticker sacks, which is just a really simple thing we do, is just to make a bagged lunch, and then we send them to St. Vincent de Paul.
Our final legacy family tonight has also been a proud sponsor and key participant in KKDL for many years.
St. Vincent de Paul.
Our final legacy family tonight has also been a proud. The fight against cancer hits close to home for the Anton family.
With my father and mother both passing away of cancer, and my wife Lisa's parents also passing away of cancer, and we just all know somebody that has this terrible disease, and whatever we can do to help and to find the cure and to find a way to aid the people that have had and still have this terrible disease, that's what we're so excited to be part of the crew about.
For 2 decades, Anton's Fine Jeweler has been a corporate sponsor, with Lisa Anton serving as the Queen of Carnival Crew de Louisiane in 2016.
To be Queen was such an honor. I mean, even to be asked was an honor. To help just raise money. It's a party with a purpose. You get to give back to the community, and that's what we're so excited about, is to give back to the community. And Mary Bird Perkins is just a wonderful place. I've been there several times to be treated for skin cancer. It's just wonderful that people do not have to leave Baton Rouge to seek help for cancer.
While each year's ball is special, the Antons have some favorite memories.
To me, riding in the little float and getting to throw out things and what have you, that was so much fun. Darren and I had a great time doing that. And it was just so funny because you'd hear people call your name and go, "Throw me something." And so that was just the best time ever, was when I was Queen, obviously.
Well, probably for me, walking my daughter Caitlin down the aisle in 2013 was really probably my special moment. Although all the balls have been wonderful, like I say, we've been involved for over 20 years, and so they're all special, but in 2013, when Caitlin was a debutante, was probably a highlight for me.
And now they're calling for everyone to get involved with the crew and its mission.
I'd like to encourage and challenge all my friends to be a part of KKDL. And like I say, for over 20 years we've been a corporate sponsor, and we've seen how it works, and we see what a great time we've had with it. But the main thing is that we're trying to fight this disease, and hopefully it's not done till we can find a cure. So hopefully, again, I encourage y'all to come join, support us, and support the cause. Done till we can find a cure. So hopefully, again, I encourage y'all to come join, support us.
We're coming down the home stretch of our Carnival Crew de Louisiane special, Sticking Together for a Purpose. Time now to introduce our final round of Deb Spotlights. And
my name is Stafford Smith. I go to St. Joseph's Academy. I plan to attend LSU or Ole Miss, and I want to go into nursing. I have a yellow lab. Her name's Rue. I have a favorite series. It's called The Selection. It's just about like a bunch of girls who are trying to compete with each other to win the prince's love. Either the food bank or St. Vincent de Paul, because I volunteer a lot with NCL. It's National Charity League. It's me and my mom, and it's just community service around Baton Rouge.
My name is Catherine Karen Saunders. I go to St. Joseph's Academy. I plan to go to LSU, and I want to major in secondary education. My older sister Lauren was a debutante in 2019. I got to go to the ball and watch her be presented, and it just looked really fun. One of my favorite opportunities to volunteer here in Baton Rouge is at the Sweet Dreams shelter in Baton Rouge. It's a shelter for women and children. My mom and I, we usually cook food and we'll drop it off or serve it there. I have a dog. She's a miniature schnauzer. Her name is Sally. And then I also have a cat. He's a gray tabby cat named Percy.
we also want to thank our remaining debutantes this year, who will also play a key role in advocating for KKDL. Charlotte Fuller, Emma Ray Hutchinson, and Lindsay Hutto. Thank you so much for your hard work as well. The future is bright, but the need for your support is clear. Please visit carnivalcrew.com and donate or text the number on your screen to join the fight against cancer right here in the greater Baton Rouge area. Thank you so much for watching our 2021 Carnival Crew de Louisiane special, Sticking Together for a Purpose. Mardi Gras won't look the same this year, but the mission of helping others in need is more important than ever, and we can truly make an impact together. Thank you for your support.